Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bull Ring, and I've got another update for you guys, and here we go. We were here, and now we are here, guys. Look at all this resistance we had. 1, 2, 3, and we beat it. Now we've got 2 more to go. Here you go, 1 and 2. So what's next for the market, guys? Well, let me show you. All right, let's move over to where those original resistance areas are at, guys. And I'm going to highlight it for you. I'm going to show you where SPX is going. And if you guys didn't see this, hopefully you got enough time tomorrow to jump into some long positions or do some calls. So we've already beat the resistance that I just showed you guys, which is down here. That was 1, that was 2. And now we've got this resistance area here. Then we've got that one. Now, the bad part for people who don't believe in charts is the following, guys. Check it out. These 2 resistance areas, guys, are areas that we are going to let me draw this out for you guys. Here's what I'm seeing, guys. And if you look at these resistance areas, okay, once we get into here, this is just a gap fill, okay? This area here is a gap fill. We're not going to see any resistance. So you have all of this here that is going to become a gap fill. When? It's going to happen at 46.60, guys, right in this little area here, okay? Look at that. Okay, we're not far away, okay? These guys have been going after it and they've been taking care of business. The bulls are on a nice run. Check it out. So there was a big gap here and they've been filling it little by little. Okay. And one of the things that's going to give you guys a better picture is if you take this and you start looking at the RSI, you start looking at the MACD, and you start saying, hey, this looks like we're going to reverse negative on that, soldier. Check this out. Okay. If you go over to the weekly chart, okay, and I'm going to come show you the MACD on the weekly. Check that out. Now, does that look like it's going to reverse negative, right? See, so we have some very nice histograms that are building up, and you can see previous times that has happened, okay? Now, if we go back a little bit, let me show you something real quick. Okay. Nice tool. Doesn't want to work with me. All right. So we have a couple areas here that we need to look at. Okay. So if I was to chart this out and see my previous resistance, which was up here, now I can also look at previous resistance was here. We still have room to run, guys. We have a lot of room to run. Look at that. And then look at that. Look at the gap we have in between. Okay. So SPX has a gap here. It's going to keep going on the weekly MACD. And then it can grow to there and then go past it. Okay. Is that going to happen? A lot of people think it is, guys. Okay. The banks are pumping. Everybody's going back and forth with CPI data and saying it's good, it's bad. The Fed is going to cut. And so you're going to see a lot of bull news going on. And that's what we have for now with the market, guys. They're pumping this. All right, let me show you one more thing on the weekly MACD, guys. Okay. Again, big gap here that it still has. If you believe in RSI, you know that at the 70 area, it flips over. Look at the weekly. Okay. So you can look at the last bull runs it had. It went past 70. Look, we have a lot of times here, a lot of times that has happened before. So don't forget this, guys. Okay. So if you're short SPX, I will tell you right now, be very careful with trying to short this right now because it is on a massive bull run. Now, what's next for SPX, guys? Well, if you know stocks, you know that the biggest market cap is Apple. Okay. And SPX follows Apple. And if you go look at the chart again for SPX, you're going to see that gap there. Okay. So Apple had an all-time high here, guys. And then now you're looking at this resistance that it could break. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably going to break it. I mean, it did go back and forth here. Let me show you real quick. So it came up, had this pullback, came back up, rejected at about 50%, which is very healthy for a stock, then came back down, okay, and started going on a bull run, okay. Now, how did I know that was going to happen? Right here, this magic blue line that I have, guys, okay. Now, if you guys are interested in learning more about that blue line and how to enter and exit these stocks, especially if you're a swing trader, guys, then you need to click on the link below, guys. And if you're finding value in this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification button so that you are notified every time these videos come out. Now, understand that Apple is in a big bull run, guys. Now, if you understand how to do Fibonacci, okay, you can fib this, okay, and understand where it's also going to go. There's a lot of tools out there that'll tell you, but on the weekly, you can see same thing like SPX. Look at that MACD. Look at that RSI. Guys, this is going to get very nice for a lot of people. Let me show you something else, okay? We have Nvidia as well, okay? Another big market cap. Let's take a look at what Nvidia's done on the weekly, guys. Once it went above this line, look at that. It's never come back. So now, do you think Nvidia is going to come back down here? Okay, maybe. Now, a lot of people that think that there's going to be a pullback on Nvidia, okay, think it's going to go about 380, okay? That's around where this line is at. And then it's going to bounce off of there, guys, and it's going to start going back up. So Nvidia is helping that bull run, and we will see more from Nvidia. They will test again. Let's check out where their last resistance was at, and I'll mark that off for you guys. See it right there. So it tested once, tested twice. Now, could it be in a double top? A lot of people believe in double tops, guys. So let's mark this off in case it is a double top. And we'll be generous with our marking, okay, right there. And we'll say, okay, if that is a double top and we know there's going to be some rejection, okay, then we also need to mark off our neckline, which we're saying it's about right here, okay. So then I can take this and I can say, okay, then Nvidia is going to go down to 300. Maybe not, guys, because look at this. We are above my clouds. Okay, that's very bullish. We're above this magic blue line, guys. So I don't think that's going to play out for Nvidia. So I'm not even going to, leave that on the chart. I know I leave a lot of stuff on the chart so you guys can see it after every video. Okay, what I do think is going to happen is that Nvidia is going to continue on this nice little bull run. Check it out. Big jump there. Came down, okay, test it, boom, resistance, okay, but kept moving on, and now, okay, test it again, and it only retraced, guys, to 50% of the original move. Look at this, okay, this is only 50%. What does that tell me? If you understand Fibonacci, we're headed back up, guys. So be careful if you're trying to short the market. This is not going to go good for you. So keep an eye on Nvidia as well. And last but not least, we have Google, guys. And Google did take a dip the other day. A lot of people jumped in on the short, but Google is continuing up. They've come back down for earnings, came up, and now had that dip. Okay, they blew up. They had some good news. And now they're coming down, but check this out, okay? They came from here, and then they went up here, and now, just like Nvidia, 50% retracement. And if you understand Fibonacci, guess where it's going to go, okay? So you can take this 50%, guys, and add it on here, at least 25%. We're going to see a nice move by Google. Google has also found some nice support. Let me show you real quick. Here we go. Look at that line. See that support it's got right in there? Okay, it bounced right off it. And then if you see that candle, the next candle, which is here, okay, that one is showing us that Nvidia is I'm sorry, Google is in a doji, which is going to make a decision. And guess what's going to happen? In my opinion, okay, it's going to go up. Okay, so keep an eye, guys, on SPX and Apple. They are pumping the market. Everybody wants to win, and then they're going to want the Santa Claus rally. And don't forget, that happens every year. It's about 3 days towards the end of the year, guys. But right now, everything is pointing to a bullish run, and it's not stopping. It's going to continue. Make sure you keep an eye on the weekly charts, guys. And until the next video, wishing you guys a green day tomorrow.